All right, y'all. So we been at Swift for about 10 months. 2 months will be my 1 year review. I just decided to go and do it now while I have time to kind of give y'all an update. If those looking to join Swift, so you can make your decision right now. I'm gonna be brutally honest, not finna sugarcoat nothing. All right. So I just want to give a quick horror story that I got. I heard the horror stories of Swift. I already know about. It's a lot of bad things that connected to Swift. Why I chose Swift, don't know. I went there, my brothers was there, and I chose Swift. You know what I'm saying? So let's get straight into it, man. When I talked to my recruiter on the phone for the first time, the person that was trying to bring me to the company, I was told that we'll be getting paid $1,300. That's what I was told. Now, this whole 10 months that I've been working here, I have never received a $1,300 check. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened at all, but it was just kind of bad. Even getting into the school was kind of bad. And what I mean by that is when I was going to the school to get enrolled in the school, I talked to my recruiter. She told me to I talked to the recruiter. She told me to put my 2 weeks notice in at my job. So I put my 2 weeks notice in at my job because she said I was going to be starting school on this date. And then when that date get here, literally on the last day where I put my 2 weeks notice in at my job, she called me and said, your application got denied due to work experience. You ain't got enough work experience. And I was just like, what? You just told me everything was approved when I quit my job. So literally on the last day of my job, it was panic attack. I was walking around in there. I was happy to be leaving. But all that junk changed. I'm walking around and then I'm nervous because I don't want to walk back in there and say, hey, you want to give me my job back? I know I just put my 2 weeks notice in, but you want to give me my job back real quick because, you know what I'm saying? You know, the other job didn't work out. I was too embarrassed to go and do that. So it's just like, I'm on the phone on break time. I'm calling every other trucking company. Snyder, Prime, what y'all got going on? What it takes? I'm willing to do whatever. So luckily, my brother worked at Swift at the time, and he knew somebody who expedited the process. But other than that, like my miles, like the miles that you get, I don't feel like you get paid enough for the miles that you get. And I think that's why the check is so low. The pay is not adding up for me. It feels like I'm doing a lot of work, but the pay is just not there. And I'm not one to complain because everything happen for a reason. And we just doing the negative first. It's some positive. We just doing the negative first. Came into this thinking that I was going to be getting $1,300 a week. Now, in the beginning, I was getting 8 to 9. For some reason, I don't know what happened. Right now, it's 600 to 800. That's the ranges of the check currently. 600 to 800. Currently, that's the ranges of the check right now. So if you're coming into Swift as a new rookie truck driver or whatever the case may be, that range is 600 to 800. I have not seen above 800 yet. For some reason, it switched. My highest ever check that I received from Swift was 1,200. And I received that check because I had to do a shuffle trailer. I had to shuffle trailers and my driver leader gave me $25 per trailer that I moved. So that's why my check even got that high in the first place. And then they took that away. So you can't even get that no more. The bonus that they give, it really don't be much of nothing. It don't add up to much of nothing, but you never look down on anything. And I don't care if you only getting $100 in your bonus. That's something that you that's something that you didn't have before. So always trying to remain positive in your situation. As far as my appointments and loads and all that stuff, they pretty much get you there. You know, they keep you running. There is some days that I had to sit for a whole day. There is some days that I had to sit for a whole day and no money was to be made. Like, that is a day. Currently, today is one of them days. Yesterday, I went to pick up a load. I had to sit at the shipper all day. Didn't go nowhere. And then I came back to the terminal. Now I got to drive off again. The checks is not where it's at. That's the only thing that Bounce with is to pay. That's literally the only thing that you can come to mind to complain about is to pay. You know what I'm saying? Other than the fact that I have gotten lied to from some of the Swift workers. But for the most part, the only thing that I can talk about that I guess at the time don't understand is the pay. Or the only negative that I have out of this situation is the pay. My home time, it immediately gets approved, so I can go there home whenever I can go home whenever I want to go home. My passengers is approved. My truck, I like it. It haven't broke down on me. Everything, my driver leader, he ain't nagging me 24/7. It's no forced dispatch, none of this stuff. So really, you just be chilling out here on this road. But the only negative I would say is the pay. The pay is the only negative things about this. We got terminals everywhere, so there's everywhere you can go and lay your head down there. So really, I don't have no complaints except the pay. And I ain't even complaining about the pay because I don't believe in complaining, bro. I believe in being grateful. You know what I'm saying? All my bills is paid. All my needs is getting taken care of, and I can get some of what I want. So I don't want to come on here and sound like I'm just greedy, but I know that, you know, for the work that we do, I feel like I do deserve more than what I'm receiving with Swift. You know what I'm saying? I've been here for a while. I try to get on dedicated accounts. That's another thing that's hard. They pretty stingy with them dedicated accounts. Like, I try to get on the Dick's Sporting Good account. They pretty stingy. They ain't really letting you get on these accounts. So it's kind of hard getting on a dedicated account out here. But for the most part, I enjoy trucking. Whether, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here, whether it's long term or short term, but for the most part, I love trucking. I got my wife out here, so I'm having fun with her. We chill, we play the game. It's a relaxing vibe. So for the most part, I enjoy trucking. But that's my little spiel on it, man. The only thing I can really complain about is the check, bro. It's the check. If that check was just a little bit higher, that check was a little bit higher, I wouldn't even have no complaints as far as Swift transportation, as far as any of that stuff. The only complaint that I really have is the check. If the check was higher, there would be no complaining. There would be no issues, bro. That's the only thing, man. But yeah, that's my 1 year review, and I hope that helped y'all. And if y'all need any help, just let me know. I'm here. Yes, sir.